Boom. Hey, ladies, gentlemen, mostly ladies, though. Wanted to really big up and send a shout out to the Ladies International Women's Day. Boom. Y'all deserve more than one day, but you get the day today. So let's just take the opportunity while we're here. My apologies for the backlighting, folks. I didn't get the ring light on in my haste to make this video. My apologies. Mea culpa. But, not just besides that, really just a great opportunity to show respect where respect is due. Maybe not a whole lot that I'm going to speak on in terms of the endocannabinoid system and all of the great, wonderful uses of cannabis and how it can enhance our wellness safely and sustainably. Let's talk about the ladies. All right. Love y'all, all of y'all. You know, being an adult woman in Western society is not an easy thing. Okay. So much is expected of you, and not enough thanks and gratitude and acknowledgement is extended towards you. All the ladies that are in the workplace, you know, people often ignore that when they get home from work and all the busy stuff that they do, their work for the day isn't over. For a guy, well, that's a little different. A guy gets home, kick his feet up, ask someone to make him a sandwich, bring him a drink while he plays the guitar, does whatever he does, lazing out after work. You know what I mean? Not so easy for the ladies. There's all the kids running around and stuff to do and all this kind of thing. And oftentimes it can just be assumed that the lady is just going to do this stuff and she has all this extra energy to carry all this load. And if there are young children that get up in the middle of the night that need to be breastfed or bottle fed or all of that kind of stuff, it's the lady going without sleep and doing all this work. So a lot of acknowledgement is really due and overdue to the ladies out there hustling, working hard, getting it done. I can really speak personally from my company. The ladies that work in my organization, man, they work their tails off. They just work their tails off like they have a chip on their shoulder. The bar for women to reach in terms of the kind of performance that's expected at work, silently it looks like the bar is higher. I don't try and make it that way, but the way that ladies are implicitly expected to perform, they feel it, and they it looks, from what I can see, it looks like ladies put in more effort and extra effort so that they can be recognized as an equal performer to a man who, in many cases, at least in my experience, guys being lazy, half-assing it, just, oh, well, I'm a guy, peace, standing up, so I can just sort of laze off at work. This person's supposed to pay me, so let me just sort of hit the bare minimum. Now, gentlemen, I'm sure that's not all of you. Every once in a while you catch a guy who'll hustle his tail off and do his work at work. Kudos to you, that 10%. For the rest of you, yeah, bunch of bums. But when you compare that to the crowd of ladies out there working, I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate on this. That's fine. I don't care, because the hate is going to be coming from guys. You guys make a lot of noise anyway for nothing. Anyway, I don't mean to go off on guys, but at least in the professional setting, slightly entitled, slightly lazy, maybe more than slightly. Again, sorry for that 10% of guys out there that really puts their whole into all of their work. All right. But I just wanted to recognize the ladies because, looking at what you have to do in terms of your performance and the amount of energy expenditure in a day, ladies are putting it out. Ladies are scoring. Ladies are dunking all over the guys. All right. Seriously, no joke, no exaggeration. So, yeah, well deserving of your day, probably well deserving of a couple of days. But since it is International Women's Day, women all over the globe Here's your due. Here's your flowers. Love y'all. Keep up the good work. Keep up the great work. If it weren't for ladies, I can speak for the cannabis business now. Ladies are the trailblazers in this business. Quiet, little known notion. The ladies are the ones that are driving all these disruptive companies that are, and I mean disruption in a good way, in the business sense. These companies that are, for example, dispensaries, female owned dispensaries, female owned um, medical cannabis clinics similar to mine. All right. Big ups to you ladies, doctor ladies that own and operate these. Many of the boutique CBD companies, all right, are run, owned, and operated by women. Okay. The cannabis industry is all quietly dominated by women. Weird, right? Almost counterintuitive. Not weird in the bad way. Hopefully, people aren't too sensitive about that. But I just wanted to send the shout out and recognize all the ladies in the workplace, not just the cannabis industry, all the ladies out there hustling hard. Okay. Really putting in an effort. Wanted to let you know this guy recognizes you. Love you. All right. Big up. Much respect. All the flowers in the world. Keep hustling. Dr. Dan out. Ladies, enjoy your day.